Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
لا 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 تصدمني لا تصدمني. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. معكم نادر ونكمل سلسلة هاغورد ليجاسي. إذا عجبك الفيديو لا تنسى تضغط اللايك وزر الاشتراك، ترى كبسة سر ما راح تاخذ من وقتك شيء. بسم الله هيا نبدأ. طبعا آخر مرة كنت أطور القدرات، سويت كم مهمة جانبية، والحين متوجهين للمهمة الأساسية. طبعا الشايب اللي آخر حلقة كان يبا مني نجيب الكتاب، والحين نسوي شوية مهمات رئيسية ثم نحضر الكتاب له.
And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare U-weavers available, ember dash, silver arrows, wind wisps. Sounds quite the array of brooms.
نشوف المقشات.
Thank you.
طبعا المقشات والمكنسه الطائرة أتمنى تكون فيه رخيصة. أوكي جميل. طيب ما لها مزيات شيء. نشتري هذا المقشة كثير والله ب600.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Thanks for stopping by. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer in...
Roads lead to Hogsmeade.
اوكي تجهيز اضغط تاب. اوكي 3. حلو هذا المقش نطير فيه. والله جميل. شوف المناظر كيف تفكنا من يعني المشاوير، يعني لا بيلها مشي واجد. طيب اخذت كم لفة بسيطة اشوف وش علينا من مهمات زي كذا. للأسف ما لقيت شيء، خلينا نكمل مهمتنا. اوكي هذا نفسه بالفيلم تقريبا، هي نفسه. جميل. طبعا اللي يتابع افلام هاري بوتر بيفهم اشياء جدا كثيرة في اللعبة. نرتخي ويلا نتحدث. هذا إيميليا اللي يتكلم عنه.
Did he know? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he walking you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
I don't know what people have said, but I certainly wasn't showing off.
Tell that to the rest of the school. But it doesn't matter. Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
لا لا تستهين فيني.
Could be a useless swimp for all I know. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the best
تمام
flyer.
أنا أوريك.
I hold one of the fastest times in this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Ravenclaw.
لين تسابق.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
اوكي لنبدأ. أنا أوريك.
Made it.
حلو الفقرات هذه تزودها. لا 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 لا. اوكي خلنا نجلد جلد. نوريها تستهين فيني. اكسر رقم القياس بالراحة. وتصك الحبة. يلا يلا ايزي ايزي. سهلة سهلة. ملك الطيران ملك الطيران.
Now that's more like it.
يلا ايزي ايزي. يلا فزن بالراحة.
Good. I've got this.
يلا نشوف وجهها ينطح قدام. يلا.
That's not. You must have cheated.
لا 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 تتم
Right,
الغش.
you won.
أنت غشاش.
Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
لا أريد احترام.
I don't want respect from the likes of you. All you do is insult people.
You and everyone else need to get thicker skin. Anyway, I'm moving on to the next course. It's near Irondale and offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
اوكي. تحت عندنا قائمة.
Never thought someone would ever best enough.
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Reyes must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon.
اوكي راح
How to
اركب
address
المكنسة
the issue of
قريبا قريبا
altitude
جدا.
as it relates to speed.
الحين راح نشوف المهمات الأساسية. اوكي بدينا المهمة.
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
وين طلع الباب؟
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard! I see you've wasted no time. Well done.
ما تدري اني فتحت بصدها.
Shall we?
After you, Professor.
ايش هذا المكتب الكبير؟
This is the room of requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If
مثل
ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess.
Repair stand.
This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the
Evanesco.
vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you
جميل.
practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
اوكي نتعلم افينيسكو. جميل تعلمناه. أعطيها
Splendid.
افينيسكو.
Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs.
طيب.
Revelio.
أنا أشوف القدرة إن أحط النفيسكو هنا ونضغط نفيسكو.
Excellent work.
جميل
You'll
جدا
note that
والله.
you're now in possession of
تحفة.
Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later.
لو أقدر
Let's
بس أخفي
move on.
الأعداء فيها. كينا بينسكو
Where
مهارة
in
جدا
Merlin's
جميلة.
name is that elf? Is
في
that
ورقة هنا.
goodness? My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to.
اوكي.
Can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
نستكشف المكان مكانه.
Dear me. Can't you keep it
طيب
down?
ليه
Some of
خرجنا؟
us are trying to rest.
كينا بينسكو. والله حركة جدا خرافية للأمانة. هنا في صندوق. استخدم أكيوس. يلا نسحب شوي. يلا نروح.
Incendio.
ما في شيء.
Accio.
أو يمكن نخفيه تصدق. لا لا لا. تتبلغ. نخفيه. لا ما يجي. الو هلا روق روق اهم شي روق. انت موقع نسوي. لا لا لا.
Accio.
ايه لو اقدر احركه بشكل افضل كان. اوكي نكمل مهمتنا. كذا حبيبي تعود من ابليس، خلى السيف نصيحة.
That's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin.
تفكك المسكين. طيب
Reparo.
طيب وين وش فيه؟ فرشنا ذا. تمام. اوه وش هذا؟
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here?
ما ادري الصراحة. ايش؟
Reparo.
ريبيرو. استخدم هذه يلا.
What was that? Was that a golden stitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
كيف كنز هنا؟ نستكمل الرحلة.
We hope that house elf can find us in here.
هي كرة ذهبية ويني؟ من ذا؟ ارقى الزوم.
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
لا 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 تصدمني لا تصدمني. ايش سويته؟ ايش سويت انا؟ لا تخسي رتبها مرة ثانية.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with.
هذه راح تكون
I
غرفتي
look
الخاصة.
forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It
Hello,
can
sir.
identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
إيه؟ ايش ذا؟ وش قاعد يصير؟
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
تمام وش بعد؟ تحدث يا أستاذ ويزلي.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
حلو بنتعلم سحر جديد. انطلق. يلا اسرع.
Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar since they'll resemble the ones you've already used.
مكان
to
أصنع
study
فيها
magical
الجرعات
blocks
راح
and brew potions in class.
أسويه. تمام. ليش نبدأ؟ طيب بنفتح خانة جديدة. يلا. جميل. يقول العناصر المستخدمة لتخزين الجرعات. اوكي. في ترقيات. هي نفس الشيء بس اشكالها. بنختار هذه. طيب كيف الفها؟ تغيير اللون؟ لا. كيف احطها؟ هذه جميلة. السؤال كيف احطها؟ اضغط بسترونات تعطي لنا محل تلقائية منها. اي جميل. نحطها هنا. حركة جميلة. خلاص نضغط التراجع. اوكي نصنع شيء ثاني. هذه حلوة. قزوم بعد في غرفتنا. حلو. غرفتنا في غرفتي. حلو. نشوف نحطها. نحطها هنا. اوكي.
Well done.
حلو هذا اللي
You
نزرع
can use
فيه.
these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants.
طيب
Presuming, of course,
نصنع
you've
بعد.
collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or
عندي
outside the castle grounds.
أصلا.
Deek will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
نشكرها
I will be
ونبدأ
sure to speak
تصنيع
with Deek if I
الجرعات.
need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
حلو خلصنا من المهمة. في شي ودي اجربه. تفاعل. هنا نصنع النبتة. والله شي خرافي. وفي شي بس مرة ممتاز. طيب هنا الجرعات. اوراق ريحان الارض، ما ادري الصراحة من وين نجيبها. طيب بس عندي عصير هوركرام. تمام. اوراق ريحان الارض لازم نبحث عنها بعدين طبعا. بس حلو ان نقدر نسوي جرعات ونبني ازهار. هذا ريحان الارض. نبي الصراحة نبني اكثر من وحدة. يلا. تمام. الرجل قربنا ماينكرافت. اوكي نستحضر الزينة رغم اني سويت كل شيء بالفعل. لو هنا في كراسي. طيب ناخذ الكرسي هذا. نعم. بعد عندنا نحط فرشة كذا. جميل. تمام. حط تمثال. هذا طبعا جمعها من المخطوطات اللي تكون مخفية. ممكن نحط هنا. شوف وش بعد فيه. طيب في لوحات هنا. نحط لوحة. لوحات تتحرك. حلو. طيب استحضر معلقات جدارية وأعمال فنية. وأنا وش قاعد أسوي من اليوم؟ استحضار الزينة. هنا زينة الحين. للأسف ما في مكاتب. نحط مكتب هنا. جميل. مكتب الصغيرون هنا. عارف انها حوسة بس في البداية.
Good work. Shall we move on?
هذا يبقى له شوي.
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell
تعويذة
will allow
جديدة.
you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell.
حلو. نتعلم تعويذة جديدة. يلا نبدأ. لا. اوكي كويس. تعلمناها.
Just aim your wand at any conjured
ركبها على طول. وين يلا جنبها.
form the altering spell to customize it.
تمام. خليها على هذا. حلو. بما نخسر يعني نغيرها على طول. هذا جميل. كيف نغير اللون؟ تغيير الحجم وتخسي. عندك وين اشتكي ذات وسنتين تعطينا محادثة الترقية. طيب نقدر نجلس عليه. والله ودي اطور تغيير لون احد العناصر. كيف اغير لونه؟ لحظة.
Nicely done. Now
Hello,
you're ready for
أنجزنا مهمة.
something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony.
الحين نتكلمها. تغيير شرفة الأرضية أو الغرفة. طيب بصراحة حنا ودنا نمحي هذه الطاولة. وين نسوي تغيير شرفة الأرضية والغرفة؟ كيف أغير؟ كيف أغير غرفة؟ لا تخسي والله. طيب حلو والله جميل. تقدر تخصص كل شيء. يدي هذا تطيل العناصر المرئية والألوان الحالية كان تصميم الغرفة. والله جميلة. طيب قول تغيير شبه الأرضية. هذه عجبتني الصراحة.
Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke,
حلو.
would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic
بدك
some years
تغير
ago.
كل كبيرة وصغيرة.
You'll enjoy it.
مثل هذه
Talk to Deke when
تغيرها. يعني جميلة الصراحة. أكيد تحدث إلى ديك. يلا يا ديك.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
نشوف الخيار هذا.
I'd like the room to feel natural and earthy as though I'm outdoors.
Oh, sounds perfect.
الغرفة كأنها في بعد خاص.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like
تقدر
it.
تغيرها
You
من
can
أي
always
ناحية
ask
حتى
Deke to
الجو.
change it back. Now you have learned a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me. An even bigger space.
كويس أعطيني مساحة أكبر.
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
جميل جدا. نخفي هذا قهرني. كويس، نشوف الجرعات كم معنا. 5 كويسة. بعدين هذا عموما خلصنا. صراحة أخذت مني شوية وقت. هنا سوينا مكان للجرعات، وهنا سوينا مكان للنبتات عشان كل شوية ناخذ نبتات ونصنع منها جرعات علاجية. عموما نستكشف المكان. سأل الحين كيف نطلع منه. قال مخرج منه، أو إن ننتقل بكل بساطة. طيب
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
دخلنا المهمة الثانية، مقابلة سباستيان.
Over here.
كي نشوف وش عنده.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way. There's a secret
أوكي نلحق
passage
سباستيان.
just here.
شوف وش عنده.
It's well disguised.
دخول إلى الغرفة السرية. يلا ندخل.
How did you
غريبة ما
find this place?
دخلها معي.
My friend, Ominous Gaunt.
قدامها.
He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here.
اوكي بيعلمنا سحر
It may
جديد.
take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
كينفرينجو. اوكي سهلة كينفرينجو. يلا كينفرينجو.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets though.
Revelio.
Best to keep the
لا فكنا من ريباليو. نحطها بدل هذه.
Have a go at those candelabras.
اوكي.
Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo. Nice work. How's it
جميلة.
feel?
It's a tad hot.
That's it.
I think I've got it.
جميلة.
Well done.
أب السحر الناري اللي
I
ما
have to
يبدأ
say, I enjoyed
عنصر
that.
النار.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood? He didn't mistake you for someone else at all in Hogsmeade, did he?
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover something they think I took from a vault in Gringotts.
Gringotts? When were you there?
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the dragon attack. There was this port key that...
A port key? To Gringotts?
Well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of this secret undercroft. You can trust me.
All right.
بنخاطر ونثق فيه.
I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
خلصنا من مهمته. تعلمنا قدرة جدا جميلة.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't
يا
it?
صديقي
I
هومنس.
believe you have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
Rooms called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Trust me, Ominous. I won't say a word. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
اقسم وين تبليس كنفرينجو لو انا بس اصفقها في نص عينك. اوكي ننتقل للمهمة الثانية. وصلنا للمهمة استاذ فيغ.
You're back. Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Your friend, Mr. Ollivander, sent me an owl asking for help finding an heirloom wand that was stolen from him.
He did he?
And so I went to the owlery like he said, and there were all these statues.
What do you mean, statues? In the owlery?
Yes, which led me to a secret hideout where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Peeves.
Where are the two of you headed? No, don't tell me. I
في
shall
أحد
see you
فيه
there.
قاعد فيه حلو هذه.
To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. Map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent.
بس الشايب وين اللي في الصورة؟
If only you were here to see this.
يطلع الشايب جميل.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look?
يلا دعنا نلقي نظرة.
I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
هذا اللي فيها الشبع مقطوع الرأس. نعم ظني فعلت.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
اوكي، اتمنى ان الفيديو عجبكم، واذا عجبكم لا تنسون الاشتراك واللايك، وصلوا على الحبيب، والسلام عليكم.